Alrighty. What's up, everybody? It is I, your travel god of extreme, Peter Joseph here, for video number 2 on your 2 for Wednesday. And it's Wednesday, well, late Wednesday. But you know what that means still. If it's still Wednesday in your area, you know what that means. Thank you all for watching right here on the Peter Joseph YouTube Wrestling channel, youtube.com/Peter Joseph. Thank you for watching video number 2 on this late Wednesday night, February the 19th, 2025. Or for all my great people on the replay crew, God bless you people. It is now February the 20th, 2025. We got about a week we got a week left of of February, so we're getting there. We got this short month. We got about a week left, and then we begin that big, long month of March, and spring is around the corner, and daylight savings time, where we have to swing forward an hour. So the days get longer up until the summertime, and Easter is pretty much 2 months away, a little bit under 2 months away. So that'll be coming up in about 6 to 8 weeks. Actually, 10 weeks, really. 9-10 weeks, because we're on WrestleMania time, too. So, about 2 months away. So, that's that. But should be good and fun. But thank you for all for watching. Make sure you like the video. Hit that subscribe button down there. You know where it is. In the description box below on this channel and all my other channels down there in hell. So, subscribe to them now. Leave a comment on this video or any one of my videos. But don't leave stupid comments. You're going to get sent to the Shadow Realm, where Satan will cut off your head and then eat your soul. So please do not do that. Respect the channel. If not, you're getting blocked. And that's all I'm going to say about that. You're going to cry about it, then cry about it. I don't care. And that's that. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap that bell. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss anything. Because you miss anything, well, you're pretty much SOL at this point. And you know what that means. If you don't know what it means, look it up. Look it up. That's it. And if you're brand new here for the very first time, ladies and gentlemen, and you like what you see, you want more, please subscribe to the channel. Show my other channels your love and support. And when you do subscribe, as we say in the business, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. If you want it, you don't like the ride, then you can hop off at any time. But if you want to stay, welcome to the party. Enjoy the ride, because it's a bumpy one, but grab yourself a cold one, put your feet up, and enjoy the show. And if not, get out of here, go to somebody else's channel, but, just go to somebody else's channel. That's pretty much it, but can't figure that out by now, then you got problems. I'm sorry. It is what it is. And that's that. Alright. On this getting close to late, Wednesday night / Thursday morning, wherever you may be watching this. Thank you all for watching video number 2, once again, here on the Peter Joseph channel. I'm Peter Joseph, but you knew that already. I'm a content creator talking about the wonderful world of professional wrestling, or whatever the hell I want. But you're gonna like it anyway, and if you do, please hit that like button. If not, get out of here. Go to your dead channel that nobody gives 2 fucks about. And that's that. Moving on. Alright, check out my NXT review I did earlier last night. So check it out. And we get all that. Hope you had a great Wednesday, everybody, and I hope you have a great Thursday as well. It'll be a little bit snowy here in the Northeast later tomorrow. Not getting anything, really. Getting a little bit of flurries and snow showers. It's just going to be blip day. And then, at least it's going to get warmer, which is a good thing. But then next week is going to rain. Yeah. What are you going to do? Just take each day as it comes. Take one day at a time. Like a great hit TV show. One day at a time. And that's it. That's it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let me get this video out of the way so I can go to bed. I got work tomorrow, and I got errands to run, I got all the things to do. Once I have a life. Just saying. But it is what it is. Speaking of life, let me quickly bring this up. So, I'm not going to talk too long about it, but as you saw, if you checked out my couple of my community posts, not the music stuff, but well, mostly of it is. But I wanted to do a separate video about this, but it was gonna, if I put it here or I put it in a separate video, people are gonna talk about it. I really don't care, but I just want to come on here and just let everybody know that I'm kind of taking a step back again. I know I've said this many times, but I was thinking about things today, and I've been under a lot of stress lately, not from from anything here on YouTube. I mean, I don't really care much about insolent people that just that the way they are, but I've been on here for like almost getting close to 16 years, and I've rarely taken breaks. I think the longest I took was in 2007. It was 2017. I think 2017. I took 6 months, pretty much the rest of 2017 off. I stopped for about 6 months. I came back in January of 2018, and then in between I would take some time off for vacation time. When I needed to take a vacation. Or if I needed like a weekend off, I would take the weekend off and then come back and just recharge and refuel and everything like that. So I've been doing that for a while. And I think it's time to I'm going to be taking a break once again. I don't know when. Probably be around Easter, after WrestleMania. I may be taking a small break. I'm not sure yet, but I need to recharge. Because I've been very stressed out lately. There's a lot of personal things I can't really discuss on here. But it's just been with besides work, just been burnt out. Going pretty much at it like not every day, but just a lot of things have been going on behind the scenes, with my health and with my mental health and my physical health. It's not good. And, I have back problems, I have knee problems. I still can work, but I only at a limited pace. That's why I've been, I work at my own schedule now, so. But I still make money. But yeah. So, I want to, and my mental health's been off the wall, so I haven't really stopped to think about, what do I want to do this year, the rest of this year. I know it's only February the 20th, that's of this video, but in any case, I made goals this year to kind of get away from things, and, it's been 8 weeks, almost 2 months into 2025, and I already broke my promises and this and that. But, and the only person I can blame is myself, for not, keeping to my promises. And this has been a problem of mine for a while, that I promised, like, I'm going to move on from the drama. I'm going to move on from these insolent people that don't mean crap to me. And, I go away for a little while. I don't even bother. I just keep to myself, do what I gotta do, and then I just go back to the same pattern. And that's what's hurt me and everything for the last few years. And we all know what happened in 2022. I'm not gonna get into that. I don't want to talk about it anymore. But I moved on from that. 2023 wasn't a great year. Per se. 2024 was up and down, and pretty much the start of 2025 was going okay, but like I said, with my stress level, my mental health kind of getting a little bit, kind of being up and down, but mostly down. You know, I've had days where I'm just like not giving a fuck. You know, I don't want to talk to anybody. I yell for no apparent reason. Not here on YouTube, but away from YouTube. But not at who, but or any one of my family members or anything like that. But it's just like I said, I've been really stressed out lately with with certain things. Bills pile up. I get a little bit ticked off about that. I can't do anything about it. But even if my bills are pretty reasonable, I still, you always have some hidden fee in there. Like, oh, it was like I was paying $75 this month. Why am I paying $80 this month? $85 this month if I'm in a price lock. I'm hypothetically saying that, but every day is a struggle for me. It's been that way for a while, but I'm not making this about me. I'm not making this a spiel or anything. And I know people are gonna laugh, and I really don't care. Say what you want, Say what you want about me. You don't like me, I don't care. But when you slander my name, then you're not making any sense, and dragging my name through the mud and this and that. I mean, I don't care. I mean, it's just pure stupidity for people that supposedly are grown men, and they want to act like complete dumbasses because they don't like my opinion, or they just don't like me in general, and they still bring up my past. I mean, why bring up the past? Nobody really cares that doesn't know me that well. Nobody cares. I'm tired of getting judged for my past. And I already atoned for my past, but people still bring it up. Why? Because they're dumb. And they have no fucking sense of freaking reality. And if I have to defend myself because of somebody slandered and defamed my name or whatever it may be, I really shouldn't even be doing that. I mean, it's just words. I don't like him because what happened in 2012 and 15. I mean, we're in 2025, and we're still. My name gets brought up every so often about pedophilia and cat raping. What I said in 2022, which I already discussed. It's retarded. The whole pedophilia thing is misconstrued. It's been debunked. But if you want to keep calling me that, go ahead. But it's not going to get you anywhere. And, I'm pretty much not caring because it's pretty much slander. And if I was a real prick, and I could take people to court for basic slander and one, slander, 2, defamation of character, 3, harassment via media, which is a crime. Because you gotta have proof of things, and if you have just basic BS fucking YouTube comments from 2012, nobody's gonna care about that. And pretty much anything that's said on that I've said on YouTube, pretty much I already atoned for, and it's washed away. I feel I have a clean record, and certain people that used to have beef with me even kind of agree with me that this whole pedophilia, people call me a pedophile. It's just retarded, and it needs to kind of end. But if people want to keep bringing it up, I don't care at this point. It just goes in one ear out the other. And the whole cat raping thing, I already said what I said, But it is what it is. But people keep bringing my name up. Because, why? Because they got nothing better to do. All the people that do critiques on me or on anybody. I mean, it's just, I mean, they want to get their channel clout views. Great for them. That's all it is. They're getting clout. I don't need clout because I don't talk about anybody. I used to, but I don't really talk about a lot of people. There's a few people I kind of bring up every once in a while for reference, or if one guy just completely goes off his gourd, which we all know one guy who already did, and he got annihilated by the besides by the IWC, but by wrestlers too. Especially a guy named Eddie Thorpe, but that's another story for another time. I already discussed that. But, I mean, that guy will always be a douchebag. But, I digress. But, you don't see me doing, I used to do videos about those people, but when the other guy that I brought up, that I said, who got basically cremated by Eddie Thorpe. I briefly mentioned it in a video, but like I said, I don't care what he says or what he does. If he wants to open his mouth and, insert foot for all his stupid opinions, because he doesn't like WWE, he doesn't like NXT, it's just an AEW mark, or just a mark in general, that's his business, but not my business to care. I'll just bring it up for reference because he's an egomaniac. But I digress. But in any case, minus all that, I just want to have fun on YouTube because it's a hobby. It's not my life. It's not my job. I mean, I never wanted YouTube to work for YouTube or make money off YouTube. I just wanted to come on here and give my opinion about professional wrestling, music, movies, other baseball, and football, whatever I felt like talking about. And if people liked it, great. I get a lot of subs, great. Views, comments. I mean, I get a lot of comments, great. If I only get like one comment, so what? I never made it to be, I want to be the greatest YouTuber ever. I want to be like PewDiePie, or, people like that, like has millions and millions and millions of subs. I know my sub count ain't great. I know my view count ain't great. My comment rate isn't great. I don't care. This is just a hobby for me. And if people can't understand that, then they should not be on this website. But it is what it is. But like I said, people don't like me for various reasons. And I try to defend myself, and I really shouldn't defend myself anymore. I've done it for so many years. And I'm tired of just defending myself. I'm just tired. It's not healthy for me to go back and forth with a bunch of immature children that claim that, it's 25 years old. You're 25, arguing with a guy half your age, and I'm, the same, flip the coin, I'm almost 50, arguing with little fucking kids. That are in their 20s and 30s. They should be, that are not real men. They claim they are, but they're not. But I'm just tired of the back and forth shit. And I said many times, I've done videos apologizing. I've done videos saying I'm moving on. And it means nothing. I know a lot of people saying, you don't mean nothing. Nobody takes you seriously. Well, I don't take you guys seriously either, so. So, whatever is said, I don't care. I'm not, and people say I put YouTube first before family and friends and everything like that. No, that's not true. It's not true. It's not true. I have better priorities than YouTube. I got a job, and I got a social life that I've already proved. I got real friends, already proved that. Got friends here on YouTube that I like more, I like talking to them instead of talking to people that have really dumb opinions about me and about stuff in general. It's a waste of time, and I got better things to do than talk to immature children on YouTube that think they're great because they did this and this. It's just retarded. And then they want people to get off the internet, because they don't like them. They want to harass them to the point they get off the internet. It's stupid. Everybody has a right to be on the internet, but certain people that do those types of things should be prosecuted. They should be thrown in jail, but, is YouTube going to do anything? Nope. They just let these people run the asylum. They run they run around like rats, and there's nobody that can do anything, and you try to take the law into your own hands, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But, karma is a wonderful thing. Is gonna come back to bite people in the ass tenfold. I got my share of karma, but you know what? I don't cry about it. I just move on with my life. And then I made a lot of mistakes here on YouTube. Probably made many more, but I'm trying not to make the same mistakes 6 million times, but it is what it is. But it's time to get real, and it's time to get away from things and just focus on myself and not about YouTube and not about petty fucking shit. And like I said, this is kind of like a broken record, but I said I was going to move on from everything, and I never do. People bring it up. They catch me in lies, and I was like, oh, he's not gonna leave. He's gonna come back. He's gonna be in our comment section. He's gonna be this and that. It is what it is. But I'm starting a new journey. As of a few, as of last. Well, if you're watching this video, as of last night, I'm pretty much done. And I'm just focusing on myself. Really, I'm not even focusing on YouTube. I'm still going to do videos, but it's not going to be my main focus. My main focus is getting better, getting my mental health back to normal. Get my physical health back a little bit better than it is now, because it's a mess. So, that's what my main focus is right now. I'm not putting YouTube before my health. And I'm not putting YouTube before my friends, my family, or anything like that. If you want to call bullshit, then call bullshit. But you don't know the real Peter Gilmore from me talking to a fucking phone. You don't know what goes on behind the scenes in my life. You don't. You think you do, but you don't. You seriously don't. You don't know what I've been going through. I'm under a lot of stress with work, under a lot of stress with the missus, a lot of, stress in general. And yeah, I should take some time off and get away from YouTube, get away from social media, take like a month off, 2 months off. I know people want me to take like lifetime off. I'm not doing that. But eventually I am going to be taking some time off. I don't know when and how long, I don't know either. But right now, I think it's best right now to just focus on my mental health, focus on, getting better, and just putting YouTube off to the side a little bit, but still, like I said, still do my videos and focus on the videos itself, whether it be a wrestling review like this one is, or I talk about, a tribute video, I talk about music, whatever it may be. That is going to be my main focus right now. Not about what certain people say. If people want me to apologize, they want me to atone for what I said back then or what I've said now, certain things I've said, then I'm gonna be a man, and I'm not bullshitting. If people want to call bullshit on what I say right now, clip it. I don't care. But if people want me to apologize, then I apologize wholeheartedly from the heart for whatever I said, whatever I done, and I'm moving on from it. If you want to call bullshit and say, oh, this is another one of Peter's bullshit apologies, he's gonna go back to the same pattern, we've seen this for so many years, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. But you're not gonna control my life, you're not gonna try to harass me, you're not gonna do this and that, anymore, because I'm not gonna care. I am not gonna care. Say what you want on your boring as fuck channels and your fucking videos and community posts. It's not gonna bother me. I'm not gonna get, rattled about this and that. What somebody says or what somebody posts. I don't care. I'm just gonna be me. And that's pretty much what I gotta say. I'm moving on. I'm going on a different journey. I'm not finding God. I mean, I'm gonna, I put the cross on because, because I've been watching a lot of motivational speaking videos. And, kind of getting back with the Lord because I kind of put him off to the side for, things that I don't really want to discuss right now. I kind of brought it up with my brother from another mother, but that's another story for another time, and I don't want to discuss it. But yeah, I put the Lord away for a while. I've been mad at the Lord, and I want to get back into the good graces and keep God first and keep other things keep God and family first and put like YouTube and other things off to off to the side. Change my priorities around, basically. But like I said, I will wholeheartedly, no bullshit, no cap, apologize for what I said to certain people. I'm not going to name names. I don't need to, but they can call bullshit and say, we don't accept your apology. We're going to keep harassing you and this and that. And I personally don't care. If you're going to act like children, then act like children. Because it's not going to work well for you in the end. If you can't move on from me, like I'm going to move on from you people, don't cry to me when don't cry. Don't cry to me at all. I'm not going to care. I'm not crying. I'm being a man and I'm standing up for myself. And I'm telling it like it is. I'm being real as can be. That's what I've always been on YouTube from day one, from August 2009 up to now. I've been pretty real with people. And like I said, people have their own opinions about me. I don't care. I don't care. I said a lot of BS to people, but in the heat of the moment, wishing death on people, this and that. But hey, if you go below the belt, I have full right to go below the belt too. I'm not going to go to that length that people do, but I mean, an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. But like I said, I'm not going to do the things that some people do. I'm not doing that. Never have, I never will. But if you want to do that, then it's your funeral, because, you want to commit crimes, then, you're going to end up in a slammer. And I know people have done that, they don't care. They said they're going to stop. Next thing you know, they're in jail. But you don't see me doing that shit. So if you're going to act like an idiot because you don't like somebody's opinion or you just don't like them in general, You know, and then you make slanderous remarks, calling them this and that. Where's it gonna get you? If your channel is just based on drama, I mean, good for you, but I mean, nobody's gonna care or come to a channel that's based on drama. The same freaking people being talked about, or new people. Nobody's gonna care. I mean, if I wanted to do that, I would go to a different platform than YouTube. And YouTube is a shithole as it is, but you know. But you know. I'm just done, period. And I'm moving on with my life. If you want to call bullshit, go ahead. Go ahead and call bullshit. I don't care. I'm focusing on myself and getting better, and that's the main thing. Getting back, I really should just go back to my roots and just do videos. And that's it. Just talk about what I'm passionate about, which is music, which is wrestling, which is sports. You know, not so much politics. You know, whatever floats my boat. You know, and if people like my opinion, that's great. Okay, you want to leave a comment saying, "Oh, you know, I agree with you on this, and this." That's fine. But if you disagree with me, that's fine too, but make it so we can either agree to disagree or not go back and forth just insulting each other. It goes nowhere. And it's not unhealthy for not only me, but you as well. You can call BS on that too, but I'm just tired of going back and forth. You know, and if people get mad that, you know, all the, you know, people leave me stupid comments, you know, and I just block them. And if people don't like that, I'm sorry. I have a zero tolerance policy. And if you're going to act like an ass, then you're going to get treated like an ass. And you're going to get blocked every single time. And if you can say, "Oh, Peter, you don't take constructive criticism seriously." Like I said before, you may hate me for what I say, but don't hate me just because you fucking hate me. Or for things I've done in the past. I hate when people judge people because of how they look. You know, or what they said on YouTube. If it warrants that, then yes. Then those people should be, you know, talked about. But I haven't really done anything wrong. I mean, in some ways, yes, I have done a few things wrong, but not to the extent that, you know, we're talking about this 15, 16, not even 15, 13 years later. It's ridiculous. 2012 is over. 2015, 2020, you know, it's over. The whole trap queen situation is way dead and done. You know? I know it's been like, what, almost going on 3 years now with the cat raping thing, which, you know, was a bad joke. And I should have never said it. And I should have, you know, defended myself for what I said. And I didn't do it. But, you know. And if that hurts me, so what? Because people just love to take what I say, spin it, and then make their own narrative. And they think that, oh, we're gonna tell this person. They don't know the real truth. Because you spin everything, and then, you know, people actually believe it. Because they don't know the facts. That's what I hate. I hate about people, that they judge people based on what other people say. And not come to the real source and say, "Hey, you know, I heard that so-and-so said this about you. Is this true?" And I go, "No." And I would go, "No. And whether they want to, believe me or believe a bunch of dumb fucks, that's on them. But you shouldn't be judged about, being who you are. I'm not the most lovable, huggable person on YouTube. I already know that. People are like, oh, you're the worst person on YouTube. There are way worse people than me. And that's a fact. Just search YouTube for different people that are way worse than me. It sucks that I get attacked by those people because they got no lives. And they slander and defame their name and harass them up the wazoo. It's just retarded. Because I know for a fact that they did any other video besides a drama video, they wouldn't get the amount of comments and amount of views they get. That's a fact. And whether people believe it or not. But like I said, if people want an apology, fine. Don't want me on their channel? Fine. You can call bullshit all you want. But when I'm not in your comment section, or I don't talk about you, or remotely, you're like, oh, you're indirectly talking about me, about us. First of all, no. Because if it was indirectly, it doesn't mean it's directed at you. It could be directed at somebody else. But you assume, and you know what happens when you assume? When you assume, I indirectly made a post with or a short using a meme or something in wrestling, and I titled it differently, and not to be clickbaiting, but I don't do clickbait. I just do it for fun. Joe Cronin's kind of copying off me, but that's another story for another time. But big ups to him. But hey, if what I post on my shorts it doesn't relate to certain people. It doesn't. If people want to take that a different way, so be it. But it doesn't mean I'm talking about certain people. I could be talking about different people. But people just take what I say so freaking seriously, and they get all mad and pissy. Be mad. But like I said, I'm done playing games. And it's I should have done this many moons ago. Just focus on my life, not so much YouTube. I know people are like, well, why don't you just leave? I'll leave when I want to leave. You don't control my life, like I said before. You do not control my life. Nobody does. I'm 48. I don't need anybody to control my life. I'm my own fucking person. Okay? That's that. I'm my own fucking person. And if you can't handle what I say in a community post, in a short, or on a video like this with a review coming up, then all you have to do, and I keep saying this, and I'm going to keep saying it until I get blue in the face. I'm going to drill it into your thick skulls. If you do not like me and what I say on my channels and my community posts or whatever, then do not watch my videos. Just simply block me and move the fuck on. And if you can't do that, you need to go see a psychiatrist. Because you have something wrong with you, and it's called obsession. I am not obsessed with anybody. You can claim BS, but like I said, it's words. I'm not obsessed with anybody on here. I'm not jealous of anybody. I don't care if, somebody has 160,000 subs and gets a ton of more comments than me, or more views than me, and more likes than me. Do I care? Am I jealous? No. Am I jealous about other people's success? No. I don't care if somebody went to WrestleMania and they talked to Roman Reigns. Am I jealous? A little bit. Tiny bit. But, I'm happy for them. You went to WrestleMania, you asked a question of Roman Reigns. Good for you. Much success in the future. And that's to the real people that I talk to. And you know which one that is, but, And you can claim I simp for girls and this and that. Big fucking whoop. Big fucking whoop. The missus knows and she don't care. But I still love her. I can flaunt over Io, Asuka, and Kairi and a whole bunch of Asian chicks. Or other women in wrestling or music or whatever. Or hot women on YouTube. Does it really mean that I'm gonna do anything? No. If they have an OnlyFans, big deal. I'm not gonna subscribe to it. I mean, I would if I had the money, but I don't have the money to subscribe to an OnlyFans account. I mean, if they want to flaunt their bodies, that's their own preference. I can make an OnlyFans today if I wanted to. I know nobody would want to see it, but except for some people, but I'm not gonna do that. But I'm just hypothetically saying that, but I don't simp for anybody. I don't simp for anybody. People think they do, and even if oh, those legs, oh my god, those legs, or they're dressed, very, very, very nicely. Their boobs are popping out, and they have a short skirt. You can almost see their woo-ha. I'm just gonna give them a compliment and say, yeah, you look great. But I'm not gonna, and I say, weird things about Asuka, Io, and Kairi. They're my Asian triple threat, my three smoking hot Asian wives. It's just a joke. People just don't understand that. But, there are certain female content creators on YouTube that I actually support. Because they do a very good job. And if they want to flaunt their body on a live stream, that's their business, not mine. I'm not gonna go on if I ever do a live stream, I'm not gonna flaunt my body. I'm not gonna take off my shirt or anything like that, because that's not right. But in any case, bottom line is this, and I'm gonna get to the review, my AEW review in a minute. I went 43 minutes of spiel, but the fact is this: if you don't like me, that's your own opinion. But you're not gonna slander my name. You're not gonna defame me, and this and that. Okay, and you can call bullshit on everything I said in almost 44 minutes. Clip it, critique it. I don't give a fuck. I'm my own person now. And I'm focusing on my mental health, and I'm focusing on my life, not so much on this website. And eventually, I will be taking a break, but not at the moment. But I'm putting less focus on here, on YouTube, and more focus on my life. And if you want to call bullshit, call bullshit. Okay? Simple as that. But like I said, I will apologize to certain people for what I said. And if they don't want to take it seriously, I don't care. I don't care. I know it's the same BS for the last 7, 8, 10 years, whatever it may be. But I'm being real this time. I'm not sugarcoating anything. I'm moving on for good. I know it's the hardest thing in the world because I keep getting brought back in the shit. And if I want to chime in with other people's BS. That's my thing. Okay? But and I know when to say when. It's like, drinking alcohol. Know when to say when. But, you can love me, you can hate me, you can really hate me. But it's just an opinion. It's just a love-hate relationship that I have on YouTube and on social media. It's just a love-hate relationship. There's people that love me. They don't have to defend me. That's their prerogative. I don't have to defend them. Because it's not my place. But there's certain people I may or may not defend, but I don't need to. You hate somebody else that's affiliated with me. You think I care? No. But in short, you can love me, you can hate me, but eventually one day you will respect me. And that's it. I'm moving on. And if you can't handle that, too bad for you. And that's that. But, like I said, for everything I said to people in the past, even up to now, I'm gonna be a man. I'm gonna apologize. I'm gonna take accountability. And if people just can't understand that, then I'm speaking from the heart, and they don't understand what's going on with me behind the scenes, and in my real life. They don't care. Like, oh, we don't give two fucks. What if the shoe was on the other foot? I wouldn't give two fucks either. Like, oh, if you're going through, a breakup, or you're going through hard times, like Dusty Rhodes would say. If you're going through hard times financially, or emotionally, or spiritually, or whatever it may be, it's not my business. But the people that my circle of friends, and my real life friends, my offline friends, they got my back. They'll give me as much support as they can. And that's why I like going into those type of communities, because I get treated like family. And I treat them like they're my brother or my sister. I may never meet them ever in my lifetime. But, I will respect their wishes, respect them as best I can. I may disagree with certain things. I'm not gonna, go in a chat room like, I don't like you! Like, oh, the Yankees suck! This and that. Well, we do know the Yankees suck, but, hey, if you like the Yankees, great for you. You like certain music, good for you. I personally don't like the music like Kendrick Lamar, because I think it's boring. I can't understand mumble rap. I think it's crap. I like old school rap. That's I didn't grow up on that per se. I grew into it because I followed the times and everything with Dr. Dre and NWA and people like that. And then with Eminem and 50 Cent, Wale and whatever. 2 Chainz, Ludacris. People like that. But don't give me this bullshit. Oh, In This Moment doesn't have any Grammys. Oh, Kendrick got 3 Grammys. And when is In This Moment gonna get a Grammy? They'll eventually get one. And if they don't, so what? They don't get to the Hall of Fame? So what? They don't get a platinum record? So what? I don't care about what music you like. If I don't like it, I'll freaking say it. I will not care. If I want to put a comment on the video, I just don't like the music. I think this is garbage. Don't get mad about it. You know, if people don't like In This Moment, they want to comment on the fucking video. I don't like this crap. Hey, if you don't like it, you don't like it. But you're going to learn to love it anyway. You know, I turn people that don't like In This Moment into believers now. People love In This Moment. They didn't like it because Maria's screaming up the wazoo. She's dressed provocatively, or she's dressing like a witch. We're like, I can't stand this music. It's dumb. It's boring. I mean, that's your opinion. You don't like it? Don't listen to it. I will not listen to Kendrick Lamar. I think he's garbage. And anybody else that kind of emulates him is pretty garbage. Some of the beats are okay. I just don't understand half the lyrics. I mean, people say that about metal. I mean, In This Moment, you can actually understand the lyrics. But a certain metal bands are like, you know, what? And then people, I like Japanese death metal, like Hanabi. Almost said Harabi. Hanabi. There's other bands, like there's a Taiwanese death metal band called Thonic. I mean, I like The Who, not The Who, the WHO, the Mongolian death metal band called The Who. And they speak like, they rock though. Doesn't matter if I don't understand what the fuck they're saying. But The Who sounds amazing. I've seen them live. They're great. They did a Metallica cover of Sad But True in Mongolian. It's fucking amazing. They just don't give me this bullshit. I don't like metal. Your type of music sucks. Well, your type of music sucks too. If you like Ozzy, good for you. At least we have something in common. We like Ozzy. Okay? You know, I don't like Justin Bieber. I think he's the Antichrist. If you like Bieber, good for you. I personally do not like the motherfucker. I do not like Kendrick Lamar. I don't like certain rappers and pop artists. And some of them I never heard of. Like, who the fuck is Ren? I never heard of the guy. I don't even care. He did a very bad cover of freaking Rage Against the Machine's one of the songs I saw a video for. I'm like, what is this? And then he's doing a really bad off-key version of a Black Sabbath song. Like, I think it was Iron Man or Paranoid. And I'm like, what is this? This is horrible. It's off-key, or it's in a D tune. I mean, I saw Kelly Clarkson do one of my favorite songs in the whole wide world, You're Loved by the Outfield. We all know that song. Josie's on a vacation. We know that song. We hear it in the club almost every fucking day. But, you know, I heard it today, and I'm like, what is this? Half the lyrics she messed up, and it's a way different key. Even though the guitar player was kind of keeping it in normal key, I'm like, no. I just said no. Just no. There's certain covers you do not touch. I mean, you could try to emulate it and put in a different key. I mean, like Linkin Park now. I mean, Emily from Linkin Park singing it in a way different key. Because nobody can emulate fucking Chester Bennington. Nobody. Not even her. It still rocks in a different key, but, you know, even when, you know, people see live videos of Maria, and she's like half screaming, half talking, they're like, this doesn't sound like the freaking live, I mean, not the live version, the studio version. And people's like, oh, yeah. People actually say that Maria Brink lip syncs. That's a lie. That's a definite lie. I've seen them since 2007. I never heard... I mean, she does use backing tracks. And who doesn't use a backing track these days? I'd rather hear the raw live version and have a little bit of a backing track. I know Adrenalize Me has to use a backing track, but certain other songs that In This Moment has uses backing tracks. You have to use it. I can't do anything about that, but Maria sounds great live. Doesn't matter how bad she sings live. She still fucking rocks. And In This Moment's still a great band. And I'll support them till the day I die or they just hang it up. And that goes with any other band, like Motionless in White, New Year's Day, Conquer Divide, whatever it may be. I'm going to support the bands I like, and the artists I like. I like Justin Timberlake. I like Britney Spears, old school Britney Spears. Not so much, she doesn't have anything new lately, but, I like old school Christina Aguilera, I like NSYNC, sue me. I like Nickelback, sue me. I like Creed, sue me. Oh, Creed sucks! Nickelback sucks. I mean, that's your opinion. You don't have to listen to them. I personally like Nickelback. I love Creed. I saw Creed in November at Madison Square Garden. Kicked ass. I've seen Metallica. Metallica doesn't, Metallica's just great. I know there's a couple of albums, Lulu and Saint Anger, they're just not good. I still listen to Saint Anger, not most of the album, but even though it's badly produced. But there's certain songs on Saint Anger I like. Not the worst album. A lot of people say it's the worst album they ever had. I think Lulu's the worst album, but that's just me. But Saint Anger, I don't think it's that bad. Badly produced, yes, but music-wise, I think it's okay. Not great, but okay. I think their best album is the Black Album. I like Ride the Lightning. I think it's like one of my favorite albums. I listen to Ride the Lightning like religiously. But and Injustice for All. And Master of Puppets too, and a little bit of Kill 'Em All. The early Metallica I like. Even the stuff from Load and Reload is okay. Garage Inc. days, good stuff. There's mostly covers, but Death Magnetic is a good album. And then even Hardwired is a great album. Even the new album, 72 Seasons, is good. But I'm not gonna bash, In This Moment puts out a horrible record. I'm like, oh, what is this, People gave In This Moment grief for their second album being too pop. Or metal pop. There's no screaming except for maybe 1.5 songs on The Dream. People got mad. It's like, what is this? What is this? Why is this all melodic? Why, where's the screaming from the first album? What happened here? Hey, if they want to go in a different direction, then go in a different direction. If it works, great. If it doesn't, well... I didn't say anything bad about the album. I love The Dream. I think it's kind of underrated. The follow-up, A Stalker's Wasteland, that's very underrated. There's songs on the album that are very underrated, like Last Cowboy and The Road and Just Drive and so many more on that album. It's just underrated. Blood is an amazing album because it went back to their roots. They got new members. They lost 2 key members, really 3, but I thought they were done. Either Maria or Chris were going to go do solo or not be In This Moment anymore. I still would have supported them, whatever they would have done, but, Look at them now. Blood went to number 8, went gold, and Horror went gold. I think Blood went gold. The entire album's gold. Went gold, I should say. It's a gold album, per se. That's that. You know, Black Widow came out, I'm like, okay, they're going electronic. They're trying to be 9 Inch Nails. It's not a bad album. Good stuff. Good stuff. And then the follow-up to that was, Ritual, which is a little bit stripped down. I didn't mind it, but I'm like, okay. You know, and then Mother came out after that. Not bad. God Mode came out like almost 2 years ago. Good. They're working on a new album. I don't know when it's coming out, but I heard rumblings. But good stuff. Good stuff. But like I said, I know I'm going way longer than I wanted to, but in any case, ladies and gentlemen, you know, I may not like your type of music. Like, I don't like Kendrick. I don't like Ren. I don't like whoever it may be. I don't care. If you like them, great. But don't come on my channels and diss In This Moment because they don't have Grammys. Big fucking deal. Don't have a Grammy. They've been nominated, but they didn't have a Grammy yet. They will eventually. Yeah, or it may not happen. Big fucking whoop. Oh, Kendrick has 50 Grammys. In This Moment never had one. I mean, good for Kendrick. Big fucking whoop. Good for him. Still think he should have never. That Super Bowl halftime show sucked, in my opinion. It sucked. And I don't like. I really do not like freaking certain pop acts and certain rap acts at the Super Bowl. We haven't seen a rock act since pretty much 2014. And I am demanding Metallica be at the Super Bowl next year. Because it's in where? San Francisco. And they started they really started in LA, but then they went up to San Francisco. So, how fitting would it be for Metallica to be at the Super Bowl? We need more. We need some rock acts. We can't. It's like since 2000 for the last 11 fucking years, it's been pop, or rap. I mean, last year we had Dr. Dre, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, and Kendrick. You know, before that we had Rihanna. I didn't care about Rihanna. I like Rihanna's songs, but you know, it was a good performance. But it was whatever. You know, J-Lo and Shakira. I thought that was good. Beyonce, thought it was great. I thought it was okay. Not great, but okay. Even Lady Gaga, when she did the halftime show, was amazing. Amazing. And that's another thing. People get on me because I like Lady Gaga. And people are like, oh, Lady Gaga's only for gay people. No. There's straight people that love Lady Gaga. Do the statistics. Look it up. Think I'm the only straight person that likes Lady Gaga? Are you nuts? The missus likes it. I know other people that love Lady Gaga. They're not gay. So that whole opinion is just so far out. And if I like Lady Gaga, so what? I like Ariana Grande. I like NSYNC, Justin Timberlake. You know, people like that. My own preference. So don't bash me for, you know, my type of music. If you don't like it, so what? If I don't like your type of music, so what? Don't go back and forth with me on bullshit fucking opinions, okay? Keep to your own. If you don't like what I have to say about your fucking, Kendrick Lamar, big fucking deal. If you want to say bad shit about In This Moment, not gonna hurt me, not gonna hurt the band. You know? every band, every artist gets hate. Do you think they give two fucks? It's not about opinion. It's about the music, and that's what it is. It always has and will be about the music, not about how many people hate them. If it goes a little bit too far, then you worry about it. Because stupid people are just stupid. There's a lot of stupid people on the internet, and off the internet too. They're just wackos. But I'm real as can be, and if you can't handle what I gotta say, don't watch. Don't watch. Go on your boring as fuck channels. Say what you gotta say, and that's it. But, you're not gonna come to my channel and harass me and call me names, because I'm not gonna care. You just don't like me for my opinion. You don't like me for liking certain people on YouTube or certain music acts or whatever it may be. If you're gonna base your hate on me on that, that's just stupid. It's petty. You're just trying to make a name for yourself off my name. That's why you get so many views off my name and other people's names. Because you can't do it on anything else. Do a wrestling review. Do a wrestling video. A music-related video. I guarantee you won't get a lot of views. I change it up. I don't, I do my wrestling videos. When I want to do a music-related video, I do a music-related video. I do a vlog. And if I don't get a lot of views, I don't care. But you're not going to come on YouTube and slander me or this and that. Because, it's just jealousy. I have nothing left to say. I went an hour talking spiel. I'm going to keep it. I don't care. Clip it. Comment on it. I don't give a crap. I'm being real. I've always been real. And if you can't handle what I gotta say, then I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. That's it. But I'm done. I'm just done. I'm just gonna focus on myself and not care what people say about my band, my favorite bands, my favorite artists, wrestling, and just judging me for shit that happened in the past. That's going to be your opinion, and that's going to be the basis of your videos and your community posts and videos. I mean, good for you. You're welcome, by the way. All I ask is for a thank you for your clout views. And all I'm going to say is you're welcome, because that's all you can get. You can have a ton of subs. Big deal. I don't care. Good for you. I don't care. I'm my own person, and I always will be my own person. Whether I act wacky and I do my impressions, and it's not disrespecting the dead, anything like that. It's just satire, and nobody can understand satire. If I want to do an impression of Mike Awesome, how you doing? Like that. Or talk about the Macho Man really serious, yeah. People like that. I have a right to do that, so. You don't think it's funny? Then don't watch the fucking video. People love it. I used to do it back in the day. People actually wanted me to do impression videos. Actually, yeah. I actually, made a video with Rose on, in the background. I gave her a list. I said, read the list and I'll do the impression. I even added impressions that weren't on the list. This was back in the day, like 2011, 2012-ish, I think. Somewhere around that time. And I got a lot of views on that. And I know, I got a lot of views in the past. And, it's like 10, 15 years later. and I'm barely getting any views. Big fucking deal. I don't care. If I get a lot of views on shorts, well, that's the algorithm. You know, certain shorts I don't get like 5, 6, 700 views, thousands of views. You know, but I don't put them up to just get views. I mean, I get a lot, great. But I don't do it for clickbait. I don't do it for clout or anything like that. My tribute videos, I don't do it for clout. And I don't disrespect the dead. You think that? You got problems. But like I said, if you don't like it, don't watch it. Simple as that. Just do not watch. And your critiques and community posts about me, don't care. I don't care. And I'm going to be my own person. But if certain people want apologies, this is a real apology. I'm sorry. Get over it. Move on. If you can't do that, then it's not my problem when, you know, you're just going to get bored. It's not healthy for you to just continue a grudge with me or anybody else for like 8, 10, 12 years. It's just retarded. Do something else. Please. That's all I ask. Move on. And if you can't do that, then you should not be on this website. Not be on social media. It's not going to get you anywhere in life. And I'm probably spieling for over an hour now. I'm spieling. Like, why didn't you get to the fucking review already? Well, I got a lot to say. And I could have done this separately, but I wanted to do it now. So if you can't handle an hour and 12 minutes, fuck you. Just fast forward to the review, which I'm going to get to right now. But to finally put the cherry on top of this little thing. You don't like me? Too bad. I'm just done playing games with people. I'm just done. They don't want to be done with their little games. It's not going to get them anywhere. I'm just ignoring people now. I'm just going to be myself. I should have done that years ago. But now, this is as real as it gets this time. I am not bullshitting. I'm just done. I'm 48, and I'm tired of going back and forth with immature fucking children. That think they're tough guys. You're not tough. If you were tough, you would say it to my face. I don't need to go on YouTube. Well, this, you know. I don't need to go back and forth in videos like I used to do. I don't do that anymore. If I don't like you, either I'll tell you in a comment if I feel like it, or I just won't say anything. I'll just ignore it. But I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go on other people's, comment section. You suck. You can leave a comment saying I suck. I know I may suck, but I'm good at it. Actually, that doesn't. Never mind. I know that's gonna get clipped. I don't care. I know I'm not the greatest person in the world. I know my videos may suck. That's what I meant to say. I know my videos may suck. Do you think I care? No. I don't care about views or anything like that. And I don't care about criticism. I don't care about this and that. I don't care. But if you can't handle my opinion and how I conduct myself on YouTube, but you don't know me in real life. I'm way different than I am on YouTube, and people know that. People that have met me in real life, I'm not the same person that I am on YouTube. I am a little bit wacky sometimes, I'll go, I meet up with my friends, I meet up with my real life friends, if we go to a bar or we go to an indie show or whatever it may be, we chat around, we play around, we make fun and everything, and I'll go, I'll be wearing an Adam Cole shirt, I meet one of my friends who's like, hey, it's Peter Gilmore, it's Peter Joseph, Adam Cole, baby, do the Adam Cole, Adam Cole. I'll bring Mikey along and like, hey, how's it going? How you doing? Yeah, I miss you. You four-eyed bastard. It's just me having fun with my friends. And if I meet new friends, I'll be polite, shake their hand, pound, that stuff, and we'll talk wrestling. Or, I'll just listen to their conversation. If I want to chime in, I'll chime in. And if I want to talk about Roman, I'll talk about Roman. It's like, please acknowledge the tribal god, or tribal chief. Because everybody has to acknowledge Roman these days. Like, oh, I like Cody. Cody, MDK and Cody, yeah. Fuck Cody. There's certain wrestlers I don't like, and people get mad about it. And I'm like, I don't like Cody. I respect Cody. I just don't like, his title reign is garbage, first of all. His title reign is garbage. I met Cody. Back in Ring of Honor. When he had the brown hair, not the blonde hair. Cody's a straight up guy. He loves the fans, I know people don't like the guy, but, I hate him because his promos are garbage. His monotonous missionary position every fucking week. I hate Cena. We know that. That's been since pretty much since he became PG Cena, I hated him. When he was rapper Thugonomics Cena, I actually liked it because his promos were funny. His raps were kind of funny. He's not funny right now. I respect him as a wrestler. But his character, I hate it. I say things about Charlotte Flair, or horse face Charlotte Flair, because her face looks like a horse. but that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying, bad things about her. I just, she looks like a horse. But for her wrestling ability, I think it's great. Promos? William Yuta. We hate William Yuta. He's not a great wrestler, but his character is so fucking boring. I can't stand him at times. I'm like, and we make the jokes like, oh, William Yuta's the type of guy that gets beat up by koala bears. Something like that, We're just making fun and joking around. It's not like we really hate the guy. Oh, I hate the guy, I wish he was dead. And yeah, I said some bad things, about Roman in the past. I was like, I wish Roman was dead. That's his character at the time, not the man. If you watch one of my videos from the past, I did a video about Roman. I apologize to Roman. Why did I do that? Because of the whole leukemia thing. When he came out, and when Roman came out and said he had leukemia, I was like, shit, this is real shit. And I did that apology video right then and there. I said, I might have said, I wish he would die and this and that, but I didn't mean the man Joe Annoy. I said, I wish his character would just get out of here, get released. I wouldn't give two fucks. But people took it like, oh, I wish you wish death on a wrestler. It's a wrestler. He's playing a character, you morons. And I get flack for that shit. Everything I say at this, pretty much, I get flack for. It's retarded. Because people take what I say, spin it, and then I'm the bad guy. But if I'm gonna be the bad guy, I'll be the bad guy. I'll be a sexy bad guy too. But But like Adam Page and MJF tonight on Dynamite. Did you see how real that shit was? It was like two people talking. I don't like you. I don't like you. Well, you know, I think you're crap. You're stealing my spotlight, this and that. But they were real on that segment. I loved it. I'll get to that in a minute. But still, if you can't take me at face value, then don't take me at face value. Create your own narrative and your own bullshit. Say what you want. I don't care. But you're not going to slander my name and tell people we're not this bullshit with fake fucking facts. Because nobody's going to believe you. And I already atoned for my past. I apologize for my past. Up the wazoo. And I'll apologize for what I said from now and in a couple, like a year or two ago. To certain people. If they don't want to take it at face value, then fuck them. Keep being obsessed and keep being jealous. Oh, there's nothing to be jealous about. Oh, you're jealous. You're obsessed. Do you see me going in community posts, bringing up your names? No. Indirectly? No. It's just retarded. Like, oh, you know. And then make the community post copying and pasting what I post. Clipping shit. Making kind of boring as fuck commentary things about me. I don't care. If you don't like me, too fucking bad, because I'm not going anywhere. So you're gonna have to put up with me. You know, I could be the laughing stock of YouTube, and other people could be. I don't care. I don't care, but you're welcome. Once again, that's that. But finally, I'm just gonna say this. And I spoke for way more than I wanted to, but I'm done. Moving on. And if you think it's fake, think what you want. But don't cry. Don't cry, bitch, and moan when I'm not in your comment section anymore. You can say, "Oh, good, finally." I'm like, good. Move on with your fucking life. Should have done that months and years ago. Just ignored me. But do you? No. Because you think I'm a joke. You think I look bad. I have bad teeth. I look like bleh, you know? I don't care. Because I'm showing my face. Are you? No. You're hiding behind keyboards. That's all it is. Keyboard warriors, as they say. I'm not a keyboard warrior. I don't have to say it to your face. But if you're gonna talk behind a keyboard, I mean, it's like, you're gonna talk that way in real life? Probably not. And if that day comes that you're gonna say it to my face, I'm just gonna go like this. And smile and laugh. And not say nothing. Not do anything. I'm just gonna smile and laugh. I don't even have to say one word. Say what you gotta say. Get out of here. Go fuck yourself. You can say I talk tough on YouTube, and you can claim I hide behind the missus. I hide behind a locked gate. I don't hide. I just tell you, karma is gonna come to you if you fuck around and find out. That might be a double-edged sword with me. But like I said, you wanna fuck around and find out, not my funeral. It's yours. And people know that from experience. I'm just gonna say that. So, talk a big game. That's all it is. Talking a big game. I may talk a big game, but I'm real about it. You can't handle it, that's just too bad. But I'm just done going back and forth with immature fucking children that think they're 20, in their 20s and 30s think that they're tough. They're not. And that's that. I'm gonna be real. I'm moving on with my life, focusing on my mental health, and that's that. You think it's bullshit? Call it bullshit. Because if it happens to you, I would probably do the same fucking thing. Mock you and say, oh, your life sucks. You'll always be horrible. But I don't, it is what it is. I don't care about your life. And if you don't care about my life, I don't care either. I don't obsess about what you do on a daily fucking basis. You got a job, great for you. You got a girlfriend, good for you. You get laid, good for you. I do pretty much do the same fucking thing. If I brag about it, so what? So what? Brag about how much money I got, so what? Brag about having 2 million views on YouTube in this moment video. I'll brag about it until I'm dead. You go, it's not your video, it's not on your channel, it's in this moment video, you don't get credit for it. I already mentioned I got credit for it. It doesn't have to be on my YouTube video, on my YouTube channel. I was just stupid to take it down when I had it up on my YouTube channel. Because I got the copyright claim. I should have kept it up. That's my mistake. I take blame for that. And I probably wouldn't have got 2 million hits on my channel. People said that already, but I know I wouldn't have got 2 million hits plus. Maybe it might have. I doubt it, but I have videos that are. I have shorts on this channel and my rant channel. I have like 10,000 fucking hits. Am I happy about it? Yes. But even the intro to me getting on stage, and it was actually me on stage. I have to do this again. On stage. Oh, it could have been anybody named Peter. No, it was me. It was me, and the missus was there. She has proof too, so does she need to prove it to you? No. So, be jealous that you were not there. You could be on SmackDown, get 5 million hits because Roman went past you. Big fucking deal. You think I care? You think I'm jealous? No. Hey, I was on Ring of Honor TV back in the day. Hey, I was briefly on BTE for like a millisecond. It was the best millisecond of my life. At least I got on, one of the Bucks videos. I think that, I don't even know how many views that got. They got a couple, I think 50 to 100, a couple 100,000 views. At least I was on it. Shit. But, I'm not jealous of anybody. If certain people meet Roman, great for them. Maybe someday I'll meet Roman. Maybe someday I'll be, one of those, a journalist going to media scrums and asking like Roman or Triple H, the hard-hitting questions. Maybe I'll go viral with Roman picks me instead of some other guy or girl. You! What's your question? I want you to stand up. And I'll be real with my question. Certain people just ask the stupidest questions. But it is what it is. Alright, I talked way more than enough. That's it. If you don't like what I said for an hour and a half, that's it. But game over. You wanna claim victory? Claim victory. That's all you get is a golf clap. Claim victory. Do this and that. Go whoop it all up. Whoop it all up. Have fun. Good job for you. Good job. You got a win. You know, a win's over me. Big deal. I'm not going anywhere. You can go, oh, I owned him. I did this and that. Good for you. You're special. But what did you accomplish, though? Oh, you beat me. You owned me. You exposed me. This and that. What did you really accomplish? Just shutting me up? Make me do a video for an hour and 31 minutes now? Just to say I'm moving on from you people, and you watch, you're like, oh, he's not going on. This is worthless. Same bullshit. At least I'm real. I've never been fake. You can call me fake all you want. But I'm real when I say. But I know I've said it 6,000 fucking times, and it keeps getting funnier every single time I say it. Still. But the bottom line is this. You don't like me, get off my channel. Get out of my life. If not, that's your that's your problem, not mine. But you need to get off my dick. Because you've been sucking on it for too long. I only got so much milk to give, but I'm not gonna give it a bunch of freaking boys. I give it to women. And they love it. But you want to proclaim victory, proclaim victory. You think I care? No. The prophecy is still going to be the greatest thing since sliced bread. And it's not fake. I proved that many times. You can claim I don't have a life, I don't have friends, I don't have this and that. You don't know shit. You don't know shit. You don't know my real life, and what happens as soon as I hit the stop button. You don't know anything happens after that. You wish you knew, but you don't. So, stop living in a fantasy world. If I live in a fantasy world, that's my business. But don't talk out your ass anymore. Just don't. Because I'm not going to hear it. But all I'm going to say is this. Have fun with your win. See if I give a shit. It's all about the G.O.D. now. It's all about Peter Joseph right now. Not about YouTube. Not about anything else. About me. And I'm going to just do my videos and not have a care in the world. But about what people say about me. And that's that. You don't like my friends? You don't like my band? Well, fuck you, man. Like the great Chris Hurwitz would say. The great man that he is. You don't like my friends? You don't like my band? Well, fuck you, man. Simple block. Just block me. You can't do that. Then you got problems. And if you don't like me blocking you, then go cry about it. Stop being such a bitch. Handle it, move on. You can't move on, you don't need to belong, you don't belong here. And you can say the same thing about me, that I cry, bitch, and moan about, getting owned and everything. I get owned, so what? I get exposed, so what? Doxed, so what? It's not that the first time. I know many others have been doxed on this website. It's stupid, it's a crime, people should be held accountable for that. But do they? No. Unless you take it into your own hands. And then people People on YouTube have been arrested for that shit. And I know a few personally, so don't say I didn't warn you people. You can say that about me, but I haven't done anything wrong. I don't go that route. I don't do monotonous, stupid fucking shit. Just to harass and ruin people's lives and friendships and shit. Never have, never will. If I don't like you, I will tell you I do not like you. I may or may not say that, but from here on out, you don't like me, this is all I'm going to say. That's that. Alright, now after an hour and 35 minutes of click-worthy garbage, ladies and gentlemen, it is time at this very late hour for your AEW Dynamite review. And, that's that. I'm going to keep it in. I'm keeping what I said for an hour and a half ago in. But like I said, you want to clip it? Good. Go ahead. Go ahead. If you get a lot of views, great for you. But, you know, put me down all you want. I'm not going to give two fucks. I'm just going to move on with my life. And if you can't move on with yours either, then that's your problem, not mine. Do your own thing on your dead channel. Or on your semi-successful channels. Good for you. You won, okay? You want me to concede defeat? You want me to wave the white flag and surrender? That's what you get. I'm moving on, focusing on my life. And if I can't get that satisfaction, fuck you. That's it. Alright, moving on. Alright, let's get to Dynamite. I already talked way more enough. Alright, so Dynamite was good. Wasn't great. It was good in parts, but still, overall, decent. But let's get to it. Alright, so we are emanating live from the Arizona Financial Theater. Very nice theater. Very nice, very lovely theater in Phoenix, Arizona. And this place looked pretty damn good. I think that's where AEW should emanate from more often. Like these, like the Hammerstein. Like that place in Cincinnati. Great place to be. They can go to, big arenas, like special shows. They can go to big arenas, like Double Nothing's going to Glendale. I know it's a big arena. It was maybe a minky-dink 5,000 seat arena. I think big shows, they can go to a bigger arena. If they get like 8 to 10,000 people, great. If they can sell more than that, great for them. I think the smaller venues are working right now for AEW. They should have done that from the beginning. But Tony Khan's a dumbass. But this theater looked like a freaking concert hall, like the Cincinnati one did. Big too. I mean, I seen pictures of it before, and it's big. I don't know how many people actually. Let me see how much. Well, I don't have my other phone. But it's a big place. From what I seen, it looks pretty big-ish. But this show came off great. The fans were into it. They were live. They were falling asleep. They were raucous. I loved it. But anyway, our commentary team this week, a little bit of a change. We had the man behind the mask, Excalibur. The biggest Met fan I know, and he's ready for Saturday. That's when the Mets spring training starts. It's Saturday. Clay Holmes on the mound. Not that it counts, but I'm happy that baseball's back. We had biggest Met fan I know from Red Hook brother Taz. And Ian Rickaboring. Kind of replacing Shivani. We didn't even think he was there, but he came out at the end. I think Ian Riccaboni should be on Dynamite all the time. let Giovanni do backstage interviews or in-ring interviews. You don't need Renee all the time. Just saying. It felt better, actually. You didn't have to hear my boy Tony Baloney just talk out of his ass half the time. Those are the greatest things I've seen in my life. She's on a roll. No, she's won only one match. How's she on a roll, Tony? Maybe it's time to hang it up, Tony. I don't know, but, you're in your 60s. I know Jim Ross is getting close to his 70s, I think. But Jim Ross can kick ass. By God almighty! We'll get that. Alright. So we start the show off with MJF, Maxwell Jacob Fartknocker, and the Hangman, Adam Page, comes out and does some cowboy shit. And like I said, this was a fucking epic start to Dynamite. They went at it. They were real. They didn't... I mean, you would just think they're just two normal guys having an argument. This was a face-to-face. MJF starts off with, kind of praising himself, and he thinks he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. This all was accomplishments. And then Adam Page is like, why are you so mad? I mean, you listed off all your accomplishments, great, but you're sounding very angry about them. Why? And then MJ's like, shut up! He's like, I don't care about the fans, I care about myself. And then he's talking about all the bad things that Page did, burning down Swerve's house, beating up Daniels and putting him out of commission and everything, blah blah blah. Then he's like, do you love yourself? Did you like when you loved yourself when you ended Christopher Daniels' career? And then Adam Page got really mad when Daniels' name got brought up. He says, don't you dare talk about Christopher Daniels. He's a far better man than you ever will be. I was like, damn, we're getting serious now. And then he's like, you better knock that smug look off your fucking face. There was a few curses in there. And then Paige talks about how the fans don't like MJF because he's a liar. Yet every single time I've been in this ring, I never lied to the fans. It's like, Max, you spent years cheating and scheming your way to the top. And for once, for your sake, I hope things have changed a little bit. And then Max mocks Adam Page for not liking how he got here. And then he calls out Page for being the chosen one. Okay, you're not Drew McIntyre, stop that. And Max like, when I got here, I only had a scarf and a mic. And look what that got me. Got him titles and got him this and that, but it also got him notoriety. And he's like, Adam, name one thing you do better than me. And Adam Page is like, I'm real, throws down the mic. And then Max like, I don't have no problem being the bad guy. And then he throws down the mic, they have a big epic stare down, and then these Walmart security guards are on the outside. They get in the ring, I'm like, oh, here we go. And then MJF starts backing away. Then he kind of comes back. They have a stare down. And then MJF does the most stupidest thing ever. Spits in the guy's face. And Adam Page is like, he has a big loogie on his freaking eyebrow. And then he goes right at Max. Max gets out of dodge. He's like, oh, I'm great, You fucking prick. And then security's back, holding Adam Page back. And then Adam Page starts beating the fuck out of every security guard in there. And then we see Christopher Daniels come out. He gets in the ring, and Adam Page almost clocks him right in the face. And he stopped, midway stopped. And then we hear Daniels say, this is the one, this is what I was talking about. This is the real Adam Page. This is what I want to see. He's like, now you know who you are. So Adam Page is like, he walks away and he's kind of like unsure what to think about that. But eventually, Tony Khan makes the match for Revolution. Adam Page versus Maxwell Jacob Fartknocker, and I hope Adam Page whips Max's ass. But then again, who knows? But that match is official for Revolution. Revolution's card looks pretty damn good. Alright, so we get that. Alright, then we got a recap of Grand Slam. We should have got the beginning of the show before we even went to the first segment. And then, let me just get my notes. My notes are going a little bit wonky. Let's talk about that. Okay. Alright, then we go to the back with Renee Paquette and her special guest, Roger Strong, along with Kyle O'Reilly, Auto Parts, and Adam Cole, baby! The Undisputed Kingdom. Roddy has a match in his Revolution International Revolution thingamajig, where the winner of their match faces the Catcher next week in San Diego, and then the winner of that becomes the winner of that faces Kenny for the Intercontinental belt. I'm like, this is the Catcher Kenny Omega. Why are we having an extra match? So Roddy's all ready to face Orange Cassidy because they're required to do this forever. Fight forever. And yes, Kyle's all cool with being in the conglomeration, hanging out with Orange Cassidy. He's his best friend in the whole wide world. But he's also my best friend. He's also Adam's best friend. So Kyle's like conflicted and like, who do I root for? That was kind of evident in the match. Orange Cassidy comes out, hugs Kyle O'Reilly not once, but twice. And then Roddy, not to be outdone, he hits a move, goes to the outside. Yeah, come on, hug me, Roddy! And then Adam Cole, he's like looking at Orange Cassidy hug Kyle. He's like, you son of a bitch! And then he's hugging, and then Kyle hugs Roddy, and Adam Cole's like, yeah, my friends, yeah, my friends. It's weird. Okay, we got that. So that's later on in the main event. We move on. Alright, then we go to the Patriarchy in a 6-man tag team match. We had Christian! I mean, he still has that stupid little thingy-majig that Money in the Bank contract he can use anytime he wants. And he teams up with his so-called son, Nick fucking Wayne, and Kip Sabian, and yes, the beautiful Mama Wayne. Nick Wayne's mom has got it going on! Yeah. Alright, so they take on the Ops, led by Samoa Joe. We send for the man. Get in here, Hulk. I know it's late. Get in here anyway. Hulk, ladies and gentlemen. And Katsuyori Shibata from Japan. Alright, match lasted under 10 minutes. Back and forth they went. Eventually, Joe comes in and, gets chopped in the corner for his efforts. Kip Sabian's cheap shot lets Nick Wayne get in a suplex on Shibata as we're gonna break. We come back. Shibata gets the hot tag to the Hook, who goes berserk with a bunch of suplexes like his dad used to do. And then Joe runs Christian over with a suicide elbow. That was sick. The crowd's like, holy shit! They're like, oh my god! They're on their feet and everything. They were really into this match. And then, Nick Wayne tries for Wayne's World, party time, excellent! Tries to hit that on Hook. Hook grabbed him and counted into the Red Room. And so Joe's in the ring. He's, Christian's trying to save his son. And Joe's like, oh, you not. Oh, you not. And Christian's like, oh, you don't. And then Nick Wayne taps out. Well, what are you going to do? Alright, so the Ops get the win. Not that it matters, but it is what it is. Right, moving on. Alright, then we go to Renee Paquette once again in the back. This time with Le Champion de Nueve, the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion. Hi guys, it's me, Chris Jericho. And Renee asked him about Bandito beating him at Global Wars last Thursday. And not, getting the job done and not getting it was a non-title match, by the way. I think it was non-title, I believe. or whatever it was. But in any case, blah, 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 blah. Then you get the bounty and everything like that. So Chris says he got everyone here a job, even you, Renee. And people still ask for his picture, even though Bandito's the person taking the picture. Bandito's the person that takes the picture, and they asked him for his picture. So he makes a challenge to Bandito for Collision this Saturday night for the Ring of Honor World Title. I don't know, there may be a title change. I mean, Bandito's already been a champion, I think, once or twice in Ring of Honor. And the wars he had with Roosh going up to 2020. Good stuff. I mean, him and Bandito and Roosh went to war. Some of the probably most violent stuff I've seen from them. Not from in general, but from them. Alright, so we'll see what happens on Saturday with Jericho defending the Ring of Honor World Title against Bandito. And we'll see what happens with that. I do see some chicanery with Brian Keith and Big Cass. But we'll see what happens with that. Speaking of Big Cass, he's in our next match, a Phoenix street fight. Various weapons were there, bunch of barbed wire tables, chairs were used, I think candlesticks were used, a monkey wrench was used, even bricks. It was insane. Big beefy man slapping me, Big Cass and Powerhouse Hobbs went to war in 11-11, make a wish. It's an actual song by In This Moment, and it is a myth that if it goes like 11-11, 12-12, you have to make a wish. But so this match went 11-11, so go make a wish on that. But this match was brutal. Both men busted wide open at certain points. Hobbs hits the world's strongest slam on the ramp. Ow. Then he pulls out the bricks, and then they slug it out. Hobbs sends Big Cass face first into the ring steps a few times, busting him wide open. And then they're on like the side of the ramp, and somebody was gonna go off that rampway, and it was Big Cass gets sent, he got picked up, right to the barbed wire table. And Aubrey Edwards is checking on Big Cass, see if he's still alive. And then she starts counting to 10. And Big Cass is down. Then he gets 8, 9. Big Cass he can't even get out of the barbed wire. And Hobbs gets the win, as he's the last man standing per se. So look at that. So big Powerhouse Hobbs gets the win. I don't know where he goes from here. Hopefully to bigger and better things, maybe title shots down the line. We'll see. But this match was brutal and bloody, and you gotta love it. Go with that. Alright, then we're going to back with the Murder Machines. That's Brian Cage. And the man who says, "I'm afraid when he dies," that's Lance Archer. They challenge the Hurt Syndicate, that's Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin, for Collision. I don't know if that's going to be for the tag team titles. I think it is, or it's just a 9-title match. But most likely it'll be for the titles, and I think the Hurt Syndicate will beat the Murder Machines and keep going as champs. Look at that. Alright, then from there we go to what's his name? We find out from the Dapper One himself that Double or Nothing is moving out finally from Vegas. Has been in Vegas for the last pretty much since AEW started. They've always been in Vegas, but now they're going out of Vegas and they're going to Glendale, Arizona, kind of like in the outskirts of Phoenix. May the 25th for Double or Nothing, I believe number 6 or 7. So that's good to get out of Vegas. It's on Memorial Day weekend. I hope it's a great event. Like, all of them have been great, really. So we get that. Alright, then we get Timeless Tony Storm. Darling! Rest your head in my bosom. Alright, so Tony Storm, I guess she survived another torn labia. That's for what she said. You know. Juice Robinson, stop being so fucking savage, okay, with that pussy. I mean, calm down. Anyway, she comes out with Luta. And she's a 4-time women's champion. She beat Mariah May at Grand Slam, Australia. So she comes out and says, "This crimp is your new champ. I took the title from someone who took her soul." And then she says, "Mariah May, you sick bitch. You've been compromised to a bitter end, and now for a cheap plug." And then she brings up something like, "I beat you with the." It's like I won with a small package, and you fell for my big package. You should have worn protection. I was like, what the fuck is going on? She was out of her gourd saying that shit. I was like, damn. They talk about small packages and big packages and shit. Damn. Anyway, that was funny. So then Tony says, "I will be in the Queen of the Ring." Coming out May... Oh, she's in a movie. I think it's a movie. Or a document. I don't know. I think it's a movie or something like that. Camille is in it. So that comes out May the 7th. So, go see it. She says, "I will be in Queen of the Ring, coming out May the 7th. This is like, I need a challenger for my belt. And, you know, there's a lot of great superstars in the back, from people like Willow Nightingale, Chris Statlander, even you, Wendy Richter." I'm like, oh god, still on that Wendy Richter crap. Wendy Richter's like, what, 80? I don't know. But anyway, she says, "Doesn't matter who it is, I am still timeless." So, we need a challenger for... Challenger for Toni Storm at Revolution? I don't know who it is. I think it might be Mariah May in a rematch or the third match. Excuse me. So we'll see what happens with that. Let me move on with that. Alright, then we get a video for Gabe Kidd, or Gabriel Kidd from New Japan Strong and New Japan. He's going to be at Collision this Saturday. That should be fun. We got that. Speaking of Willow Nightingale, she's in the back once again with Renee. And remember, last time she was with Renee, she got the fucking shit beat out of her by Marina Shafir and pretty much mocked. Well, really, Marina Shafir and Moxley interrupted her 1-minute promo. So she's all mad about that. And then, once again, Marina Shafir comes in, beats her up, throws her into, like, some equipment. And Mox is just standing there. Then he steals the camera, goes to the ring with Marina Shafir. Eventually, Claudio comes out. I don't even know if we saw William Yuta. I might have missed it, so anyway. But he is pissed. Is he ever happy? I bet you when he has sex with Renee Paquette, he's always mad. He's like, "You take this fucking dick in your ass. I'm John Moxley." You never know. The guy's nuts. So I can imagine him doing something like that. But anyway. So he goes to the ring and says, "I am the world champion. I'm your world champion. This is my ring. This is my arena. Everything belongs to me." And he says, "Adam Copeland, you are not here tonight, but if you show up at Revolution, I will finish the job I did at Grand Slam by choking you out, not, pretty much leaving you unconscious in that very ring." And then the music of Jay White, the Switchblade, he comes out, but then he gets pretty much intercepted by that bastard Pac. They surround him on the ramp. Well, I think it was Pac, Claudio, and William Yuta, I believe. They surround him on the ramp, and then out of nowhere, Edge comes from behind, attacks Moxley. Oh, he is there! The crowd's going completely berserk. They clear the ring. They go into the crowd, and he's going after Moxley and Marina Shafir. They go up the stairs. I think they went into the concourse, and Edge just stopped and came back. And then Edge gets on the mic and says, "These are my people, and I'm going to take the Death Riders out one by one until Revolution, where it's just going to be me and you, Mox, for the title at Revolution." So we might be getting something this Saturday night, then the next 2 weeks, pretty much. So we'll see what happens with that, but craziness. I thought that Edge was going to say, "You know what, we're gonna go ultra violent, we're going to beat the fuck out of each other." That doesn't even need to be said. They're going to beat the crap out of each other. Probably going to be a lot of blood. Mostly from Moxley, most likely. Who knows? Look at that. Alright, then we go to the back with, once again, Renee. And her special guest this time is the reigning defending TBS champion. And along with her other belts, Ms. Four Belts herself, the CEO. Mercedes Moné comes in and wants no surprises or puppets. There's no stopping her. She's pretty much 14-0 as champ. Well, I think overall she's 14-0. So she's like, "Well, who's next for me? I need a challenger for Revolution myself." So then Renee brings up a video from Mercedes' arch nemesis, the beautiful Momo Watanabe. Yes. Who says that, who has that guaranteed title shot, which she won at Wrestle Dynasty, in that Fatal 4-Way match. She won, and she can pick any title she wants. I thought it was just I thought that when you won that Women's Cup, I thought it was just for the promotion you're in. And she's in Stardom, so I thought she was going to go after the Stardom belt. But she says that she's coming for the TBS title, and she's going to beat Mercedes, become the new TBS champ. I'm like, yeah, sign me up for this. So then, go back to Mercedes, who says, "Well, why don't you come to Dynamite and say it to my face?" Well, we saw her at Grand Slam. Now we're going to see her in that very ring, possibly, or backstage, or I hope it's in the ring. And she is going to tell Mercedes off. She's not going to win the title, which sucks. But she's going to beat the fuck out of her. If you haven't seen Momo Watanabe, you don't know anything about her, please, for the love of God, YouTube or Google it. She is a powerhouse. And Mercedes is lucky that she came out of New Japan Strong alive. And New Japan, well, New Japan Strong / Stardom too. Oy, oy, oy. I think Momo was champ in Japan. I forgot which title she had, but sign me up for this. I am ready for this. I hope it happens at Revolution. I know as much as I want, I'm gonna pick her to win, but I know obviously she's not gonna win the TBS title because she's not gonna bring her back to Japan. And I don't think Tony's gonna sign her immediately. She's gonna, go back and forth. We're not going to see the TBS title much. Because she's going to be defending it in Japan and Stardom and maybe New Japan Strong. She should go after the New Japan Strong belt, win that match, then take that back to New Japan. That's what I would do, not the TBS title. Because I don't know when the New Japan belt is going to be defended, or the Red Pro Unified belt going to be defended. And she's going after the House of Glory women's title that Megan Bayne has on March the 15th. So she could come out of Revolution, still four belts Monet, and then win the House of Glory women's title, become five belts Monet. Thinks he's Kenny Omega with all the belts and your Ultimate Dragon, or like 27 belts at one point. That was a crazy fucking thing back in the 90s, I think, or the early 2000s. When he had, like, almost every fucking belt. But mostly, I think it was in Japan, and, I think most of them were in Japan. I think he did hold some in the United States, and I think he held them in Mexico, and I think Britain, too. But he had, like, 27 belts at one point, I think. I might be off on that. Way off. But that was the original belt collector, Ultimo Dragon. I mean, Kenny thinks he's, Kenny held, like, what, 4 or 5 titles? And then proceeded to lose every fucking one. And I think Mercedes is gonna be losing them in succession. And I don't know if it's gonna be Momo first, or it's gonna be somebody from Japan, or I still think if she beats Momo, and then I think at Double or Nothing, I think Athena comes up to the main roster, because she's gonna get tired of being the Forever Women's Champion. I think she finally does lose it to Billy Starks, who does the Cody, the 2.5-year Cody storyline. We're gonna finish this story, Jordan, gonna finish this story! Pretty much. She finally beats Athena. Athena goes to the main roster. And her first feud is right against Mercedes. And she beats Mercedes, becomes the TBS champ. And then she goes on another long reign. Sheesh. Then she has great matches with Statlander, Willow, Toni Storm probably, Mariah May, Thunder Rosa, people like that. Just don't let her face off against flunkies. I mean, she beat Alex Windsor, which we'll see. I think we see it this week. Yeah, I think we see it this week on the program for the Forever Women's Championship. She beats her, obviously. And Alex Windsor is Ocean Spray's chick. Just want to put that up. Get that. Alright, so we'll see what happens with Mercedes and Momo. And that's that. Alright, speaking of the ladies, we get to the death slot. We got Chris Statlander and Megan Bayne. Decent match. Penelope Ford comes out for the little distraction, shows Statlander off the top rope. And then Megan Bayne hits the F5. 1, 2, 3 in under 9 minutes. She gets the win. Get that. And then afterwards, they start beating down Statlander a little bit. And then Thunder Rosa comes out, gets in the ring. She has a chair, and she's like, it was like the most awkward fucking thing. Like, what the fuck's going on here? She has the chair, and Megan's like, come on, do it. And she's trying to hit Penelope Ford, and she's like, can't even fucking hit her. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, what's going on here? Mel, what are you doing? It was so awkward. I'm like, hit her already. She's just like, what are you doing? This feels so awkward. It feels like, it's like watching a botch, you know. I think she botched that whole thing. I'm like, what are you doing? So it looks like we're going to get a tag team match out of this, maybe. Thunder Rosa and Statlander against Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford. I don't know. I don't know if it's me. It's not, obviously not me. But have you noticed in every Thunder Rosa match, I'm not knocking Melanie. That's her real name. Melanie, I think her name. Melanie or Melissa. I think it's Melanie. But anyway. Yeah, I think it's Melanie. I'm not knocking her. But have you noticed in the last few matches she's had, it's been pretty botchy at certain points? I don't know if that's nerves. I don't know what it is. It just, some of her matches have been not as great as they used to be. I don't know. Maybe it's me. I don't know. I'm going nuts. But anyway, that's that. Alright. Alright, so we got that. So I don't know what... That whole aftermath was just like, what happened here? Alright. Alright, then we go back with Renee. This time she has the so-called best wrestler alive. Max Caster isn't deterred by his 2 losses in his open challenge ding. So he issues another one for Collision, and I'm like, okay. Somebody big is gonna come out. I'm hoping it's Mike Bailey, or really, I hope it's Josh Alexander, and he beats the living shit out of Max Caster. Because Josh Alexander is a free agent, and he's going to AEW, same thing with Mike Bailey. Among, I think, all the people that from TNA that might be going to AEW. I think I heard Otaku say Jeff Cobb. Jeff Cobb has been in AEW, you know, on and off. But mostly he's been in New Japan, so, and New Japan Strong in a way, but yeah, I do see Mike Bailey coming in. Could be Saturday night. I think Josh Alexander could come in Saturday night. If not Saturday, we might see him at Revolution. If not, we'll probably see him by Double or Nothing. Eventually, we'll see Josh Alexander. We'll eventually see Mike Bailey, and maybe more to come. We'll see. Can't wait for it, though. I think there'll be great additions to the AEW roster if Tony Khan can figure out what to do with it, with them. I just hope that it doesn't become like a Camille situation. They just get used and they'll start off like a monster and then like, fuck you, you know? Like most of the roster he treats like. I mean, it's sickening. I gotta take a drink. That's that. Alright. Alright, then we go to Rick O'Shit. Comes out in the embassy robe from Prince Nana. So Sultan Phoenix says, I can't wait to get out of here like Kevin Durant. Ooh. Ouch. Talks about that he is a winner. He was a winner 2 weeks ago when he beat Swerve. We hear about some of his other big wins and who cares about. He says now it's time for him to go after some gold because he is too good looking to not be a champ. And then we hear Swerve's music and we think Swerve's coming out, right? No, it's my good buddy, buy his coffee please, Prince Nana. He comes out and he is mad. He's not dancing, he's just serious this time. So he's like, I don't know where this promo is going, but I want my robe back. And he talks about the significance of the robe. He says, that robe represents pride, integrity. I've taken people to championships for the people that, you know, he says the whole history with that. It's like, I gave them honor and everything. I'm like, Jimmy Rave. One of the best, man. Jimmy Rave. We miss him every day. Sadly, he passed away about a year or so ago. I met Jimmy Rave. He was a great wrestler. He was great. He was former member of the embassy too. A great guy who, you know, he had health problems and pretty much lost all his limbs, and then it was just inevitable that he wasn't gonna live much longer, and that's, you know, what happens. So, but he wore the robe. Other people have worn that robe that's been in the embassy. Even Princess Mia Yim has worn that robe. Not, well, with clothes underneath, you know, not naked. But, not that I don't know that. I don't know. That's not on that question. I don't know anything about it, but. And I have worn that robe too, so I feel honorable. I'm not lying about that. I have a picture of that. So not only am I your tribal god, I'm an honorable tribal god now. I have honor. I am part of the embassy. So, thank you, Prince Nana. Got a good friend. He's a good friend of mine. He's from Brooklyn, too. Not the same area. Imagine if he was the same. He lived in the same area as me. I'd be going to his house every fucking day. Like, hey, let's drink some coffee, you know? Now, Rose would be loving that shit. She loves Nana, too. One of her faves. Besides Bobby Roode! And Kevin. She likes Kevin Steen. Not like that, but, you know. You know, she doesn't go to the wrestling shows as much as she used to nowadays, but, you know, every once in a while she'll come with me. She wasn't at the last one I was at, but does in like last year, pretty much. Maybe she goes one or two with me this year in New York City, but I mean we'll see. That's up to her, but it's not. I don't. There's I may be going to one in April. Not before Mania weekend. I'll be going to one probably. Not that much money, but it is. But anyway, we're not. So he talks about the significance of the robe. It says, "You are not." He's like, "I never gave you that honor to wear my robe, so I want the robe back." So then Ricochet goes right up to him and whispers in his, says in his ear, "Come and take it." So then Ricochet leaves, and Prince Nana's kind of taken aback by that. I'm like, so this feels real personal now that Ricochet basically stole the embassy robe that has so much history to it, and plus Swerve now has it, making him an honorable man, part of the embassy, if you want to think about it. So this is a real personal feud, and I think it ends at Revolution. I think Swerve will win this feud, but we'll see what happens with that. Alright, then, finally, after 2 hours of this, it's really late. I'm sorry, but, it is what it is. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so we're going to your main event of Dynamite for a shot at Takeshita next week. We got Roddy Strong along with Adam Cole, baby, and Kyle O'Reilly, Auto Parts, takes on freshly squeezed orange juice in that very ring. And we had God-O-Matic Jim Ross on commentary. You gotta love it. Jim Ross is a legend. Hall of Famer. We got that. Pretty decent match. 13-minute match. Like I said, Orange Cassidy went out and hugged Kyle. Adam Cole didn't like it, and Roddy hugged Kyle not once but twice, and then Kyle's like, oh, okay. And Adam Cole's like, what the fuck's going on here? So, pretty good match. Back and forth. I like that one point where Roddy comes back with a bunch of backbreakers after Orange Cassidy hits a beach break for a near fall. Roddy goes to town because he's the messiah of the backbreakers. There's 6,000 backbreakers for near falls. Locks in the stronghold, which sends Orange Cassidy to the ropes for the rope break. Roddy then hits the sick kick. I think was trying for End of Heartache to finish off Orange Cassidy, but he got caught with a Stun Dog Millionaire. And pretty much that was it for Roddy. Orange Cassidy, cockfist, hits the Orange Punch. 1, 2, 3. He gets the win, and he will face Takeshita for the Intercontinental Belt next week in San Diego, California. Where we get that. So 13-minute match was pretty good. And then afterwards, to end the show, Tony Schiavone gets in the ring. That's where he was. He was in the back, just chilling. Comes out at the end of the show to interview Orange Cassidy on his big win. But it gets cut off by Don Callis, who comes out with Mark Davis and Takeshita. They beat Orange Cassidy down for a while. I'm thinking Kyle would come back out because he's so good friends, right? No, he stayed in the back. Good man. But then Kenny Omega, bang! Kenny Omega comes out. He makes a save, and JO's like, oh my God Omega! Kenny Omega's back! God Omega! Even though he never left. Okay, JR. I don't think JR will watch the tapes. But anyway. So, he comes out, clears the ring, and him and Orange Cassidy kind of work together to clear the ring of Davis, and Takeshita's like, oh, here comes a tag team match on Collision. Probably. And then Kenny, to end the show, he holds up the Intercontinental title, He looks at Takeshita, then he looks at Orange Cassidy. They look at each other. I'm like, do I sense a triple threat match possibly happening at Revolution instead of the normal Kenny Takeshita match? I mean, I wouldn't mind either way, but I still think Kenny's gonna get the belt. I mean, do I want to see a third reign of terror from Orange Cassidy with that, with that belt? Even though he was a very fighting champion, he defended the belt every fucking week. And I think I heard, he held that belt for a combined 400 and something days. I could be wrong on that, but he was a workhorse champion, which you rarely see. Like, every week, every show, he's defending the belt. Every pay-per-view, obviously, he still has to defend the belt. And he defended it everywhere. Like, I think in Red Pro. I don't know if he did it in the Fi Wrestling. I don't even know, but anyway. So in any case, we could see a triple threat match with Kenny, Takeshita, and Orange Cassidy. Or, we'll have to see what happens next week on the program from San Diego. Should be a great show. That should be a pretty decent match. And, that's that. We have a good card for Collision. And, we'll see what happens with that. We got Gabe Kidd on the show. I think it's going to be taped tomorrow. So, tape show on Saturday, obviously. Because it's going to be from Phoenix. And I think next week's show is going to be from San Diego. I think they got rid of Battle of the Belts. I don't know if Tony Khan's bringing it back. We haven't had one in a while. I don't remember the last one we had. It was like October, I think. I know we didn't have it in November. I think it was October. That was the last one. Battle of the Belts, I think it was 11 or 12. I guess they got rid of it. But hey, Grand Slam did a big, huge rating. Over 500,000. I don't know what the official number was. I think it was 502, 562, somewhere in that area. That was pretty damn good. For a 10:50 time slot. It started at 10:50 p.m. Eastern Time and went to just about 1 o'clock on Sunday morning. And the NBA was a good lead-in, even though it went 20 minutes over, but still, 562,000 for Grand Slam? That's pretty damn good. And AEW has been pretty good the last couple of weeks with their shows. Both Dynamite and Collision the last couple of weeks have been great. This week, not that great. But still, they had spurts, it was good. I think the street fight was pretty bloody and pretty brutal. The main event I thought was pretty good. Roddy and Orange Cassidy. But, certain other parts of the show were kind of like, meh. And I think really the MJF Adam Page segment to open the show was great. So that set the tone. And then you go into the Patriarchy Ops match, which was decent, not great, but, the crowd was still red hot from the earlier segment. And, they were good all night. In certain parts, it kind of got boring, nobody's like, this is stupid, it's boring. I think when the women's match came on, they were kind of silent. What are you gonna do? But when Kenny came out, they came out live, and it was just great. Even when Joe came out, they got a big reaction. I was like, wow, Joe has a big reaction in Phoenix. Who knew? Well, it's Samoa Joe, so why not? We move on. Or maybe it was for Shibata, I don't know, but whatever. But still, anyway, I'm gonna end this thing. It's, really late, really late. It's late night, getting close to Thursday. Pretty much Thursday morning. When you see this, will be later Thursday morning. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Cause I talked way more than enough for this fucking video. But 7 out of 10 stars for Dynamite tonight. Decent for what it was. And that's it. So I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like I said earlier on, in the first hour and a half of the video, I'm just going to be myself. I'm going to do my reviews, be a little bit wacky in my videos. But as far as people that don't like me go, you can pretty much kiss my ass. And I'm done with you people. If you don't want to be done with me, that's your problem, not mine anymore. So, I'm moving on to better days and better things. And I'm focusing on my health, my mental health, my physical health. Not turning to God. I mean, I'm gonna, pray to God more than I was before. But it's not all about, I'm turning to God. I'm gonna be all, high and mighty, praise the Lord, Jesus Christ the Lord. Peter Joseph, I'm just finally putting my foot down and, not gonna be acting like a complete schmuck anymore. I'm not gonna go back and forth with these insignificant people that I could care less about. And that's that. And if people don't want to believe it, that's it. I'm just done. And I'm moving on. And I will say this. If you want your win, congrats to you. Enjoy your win. But I'm still going to be doing my videos. But I'm not going to give two flying fucks about any of you anymore. So, you can call bullshit all you want. But that's all I'm going to say about that. So, enjoy the rest of your lives. Not that I give two fucks about it. But I'm going to be focusing on my life. And, yeah. That's pretty much it. So, a new journey has begun. I know it's only partly day one. I know tomorrow will be officially day one. But, it's going to be a long journey. I know there might be bumps in the road. I know I may veer off the path again. I may go back to being an asshole. But I'll be an honest, sexy asshole if I do it. But I'm not going to. This time, I'm going to focus on myself and not focus so much on this website or anybody on this website. And that's pretty much it. I'm just going to, put my life in the Lord's hands and see where it goes from there. And, do the work that I gotta do to make myself get better. And, that's it. Focus on other things besides, insignificant dumb fucks. And that's it. Alright guys, I am really out of here. Thanks for watching. Until next time. God bless you. May the Lord Jesus Christ bless you and keep you healthy and all that other stuff. And, have a great Thursday, everybody. A great weekend. I probably will see you tomorrow night. Because I do got errands to run tomorrow. So I will see you guys tomorrow night for your Monday Night Raw review. And then we'll talk about TNA Ring of Honor on Friday. Along with your SmackDown review, and then we'll talk about Collision on Saturday, and then pretty much nothing on the weekend. So, kind of getting back, hopefully, to a normal schedule. I'm not going to do videos every day per se. Depends on depends how I feel. Like last night, I only did the NXT review. Then I was going to do, I did the NXT review today. I was going to do it last night, but I fell asleep. But, so, if you don't hear from me, I don't do a review, that day, or I do it the day after, or I do it 2-3 days after. I'm still going to be doing it, but, I'm taking some much-needed little time off from doing videos to focus on my health, so don't bash me. Where is the video? I'll get it up when I get it up. That's what she said. But, anyway. But that's it. So, just gonna focus on my life, put YouTube in pretty much the rearview mirror, and eventually I will be taking some time off to recharge the batteries. Pretty much get away from YouTube for a little while. Not at the moment. Soon. Maybe the next couple weeks. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know, but I will update you when I do decide to take a little bit of time off. Maybe a couple days. Maybe a week. At most, but I'll still watch videos. I may be in Issa's chat here and there, but mainly most of the time when I do take that break, I will I probably won't be doing videos. I might put some stuff on my community tab, but as far as videos go, unless it's very serious, like somebody major died, I might chime in to do a video just to do that. I've done that before. I think a couple years ago when I took a couple weeks off right before the end of the year. I think it was 2022. I think 21 or 22. I took some time off, but then I came back right after Christmas to do a couple of death-related videos. I think Betty White passed away that one year. Charlie Wolfcare from the old school WC, he passed away. And then pretty much after that, I took like New Year's Eve, Christmas and New Year's Eve off after that, and then I came back like the beginning of January, and was mainly doing videos from Facebook. So I took some time to get off YouTube and put up my reviews on Facebook at the time. So I don't know if I'm going to go back to doing that again, but who knows? But like I said, I will be taking some time off, and when I do, I will take that much needed time off, get my head cleared, get my body and mind in, and then I shall return, whether it be a few days, a week. I don't think it's going to be longer than 2 weeks. It's not going to be longer than a month or two. Who knows though, but eventually, probably I'm not going to guarantee I'm going to be, like, in the next week or two, but it's going to be soon. But, but I'll be around to do some videos, but, like, I'm going to do it when it's not any pay-per-views. So, if I do take a break, I'm not saying I'm going to do it, but if I do, it might be after Revolution. Might be. I didn't say it is, but it might. But when I do take the break, it is going to be a legit break. You won't see me doing videos. Like I said, I may put up some community tabs just to, chime in and check in and everything. I'll be watching people's videos. I may or may not be in chat rooms with Issa and maybe Joe Cronin here and there, or maybe Denise Salcido, but, I mean, we'll see. But, I can go in the chat and say, hey, I'm on a break, I'm just chiming in to say hi, have a great stream, this and that. That's technically still being on a break. You can call bullshit on that. It's like, you couldn't even be in the chat the whole time. But, I'm just gonna watch, I'll chime in and say hello before the show, during the show. Just like, hey, I'm on my break, just, supporting you and wishing you a great stream and this and that, so. But, eventually I am going to be taking that break. When? It could be 2 weeks from now, it could be 2 months from now, it could be 3 months from now, I don't know. It could be between sometime in the spring, the late spring or the summer. I'm thinking about July. I'm heavily thinking about July, but it could be earlier. But when I do take it, you'll know. Or you won't know, but some of you be still thinking about me because you got nothing else to do, but I digress. Alright, I'm going to get out of here, go to bed. I'm done. Thanks for watching, everybody, this long 2.5 hour video. That the first hour and a half we spiel, the last hour was the review, so if you want to hit a review, go to about an hour and 30 minutes in. But if you want to hear everything, God bless you. But that's all I gotta say. Alright, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy your Thursday, and if I don't see you by then, if I don't see some of you by then I hope you have a great weekend. The unofficial last weekend of February, because next weekend we have the 28th, then we have the beginning of March 1st and 2nd, and don't forget, next Saturday is the Elimination Chamber, so I'll be here for that. I will also be here for Revolution, and as we get into April, we got my baseball review coming up at the end of March. Well, before the baseball season starts, by the end of March. And then as we go into April, we got a lot of videos coming WrestleMania week. It's going to be insane. But I will be here pretty much through WrestleMania. May gets a little bit tricky. Like I said, my work schedule might be changing, so that it may be that break too. So around May, maybe June. But like I said, I'll let you guys know what's going on. Because I'm not going to leave you guys for a long, extended period of time. I know a lot of people are like, oh, he's finally gone for 6 months. But, you know, I'd be gone for 6 months. I'd still come back. I can chime in. I'm still around. Doesn't mean I'm not dead. I'm not gone for good. But I'll still chime in on my community tab or in other people I know's comments. But I'm still going to be around, whether I'm done with YouTube or not. But because nobody really ever leaves YouTube. The same. But that's that. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to pass out. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you didn't like what I said an hour, before, then I'm not going to say it again. But to those people, I'll say my apologies. And heartfelt apologies, not bullshit. If you want to think it's bullshit, think what you want. Enjoy your so-called victory, because it's not even a victory, because I'm still here. But enjoy your little semi-victory, but go your merry way. Go fuck yourselves. And I'm going to just keep being me. I'm going to live my life and act my age and not, not everything else, So, just done with the bullshit. Gonna start another new beginning, but this time I'm gonna put my 100% focus on my getting better and not giving two fucks about anybody's bullshit, and then I'm just gonna be me, and the new journey to a better life and better health has begun, and if you've been with me since day one, or you've been friends with me for a few years, and I know my real friends offline, and even some, my friends on Facebook and Instagram, and some on Twitter, they know the story and everything, but, I'm going to be mainly focusing on my mental health, but I still be here, not so much with my reviews and stuff like that, but whether you want to believe it or not, that's what I'm saying right now. Focusing on a better life and better health and better life, and that's that. So enjoy your weekend, everybody, and I'm gonna enjoy my Thursday and enjoy my weekend and enjoy the rest of 2025, and that's that. Thanks for watching. Peace.